Hi guys, it's ArchieLuxury on the Pluta channel. Today guys, I'm doing paid reviews. This is paid review 22QA41 and this here is for JT. Quick wristwatch check. I'm wearing my Z Blue Milgauss. That's the Z Blue. Love this watch. Okay, let's jump straight in. Hi Archie, hope you are well. Long time fan here. Living far away from you in Central and Eastern Europe. I PayPal'd you 100 US a moment ago. I think you are one of the best entertainers on YouTube. Thank you. Your content makes thousands of people around the world happy and more knowledgeable about the watch industry. Please never change. I am 41, successful and relatively new to the watch collecting hobby. As I started my own collection only 2 years ago, my focus now is to learn from the best, and this is how I ended up watching your content religiously and making progress in my own collection. One day I'll ask your opinion on what I started with and where I'd like to take it forward, but today my question is different. I'd like to pick your brain about selecting the best watch for my wife's 40th birthday, which most likely will coincide with her hitting also a professional milestone at the same time. She's an architect with a classic taste, and there are some rules we have to follow in our thinking process of selecting the best one. These are the rules. It has to be an evening dress watch for special occasion. It has to be rose gold, pink gold case and solid rose gold bracelet. Two-tone bracelet is unacceptable. Rectangular or round case. No multi, art nouveau, unusual shapes. Rather lighter shades of a dials. White, silver, champagne rose. New, unworn, not necessarily from an AD retailer. No Rolex, lady, date just, as we both consider it to just be tacky. My basic thinking would be something like a JLC. He's listed these in this picture here. JLC Duetto, reference 2662130. Avasha and Constantine Ergery self-winding 4605F. A Cartier Boulogne Blue, reference WGBB0043. I also thought about a rose gold Chopard Happy Sport, but I cannot think about it seriously. Looking forward to your wise advice, Archie. Here are for sure tons of top of the class alternatives that I'm missing. Pardon my lousy English, it's my third language. Just can't wait to see your vid on this one, no matter how harsh it will be. Take care, Archie. Well, I've got to tell you myself there, for starters, we have dipped into the really, really expensive end there. The things you've sent me photos of, oh my God, they're expensive. And I got to tell you something, they're all beautiful. They're beautiful watches, but these are really, really expensive. To be totally honest with you, for the same price as buying this here, you could build a beautiful ensemble. See, I gotta be totally honest with you, women never seem to be as gentle as men with their watches. And I would seriously say to you, my best advice, firstly, I think every woman, if they're gonna, you've got to work out what are you using this for. It's like buying a vehicle. If you want to use it every day, steel or two-tone is such a good thing, because gold, really, it'll stretch. It's a precious metal, especially on a bracelet. It'll stretch. Now, you might say that doesn't matter, but believe you me, I personally feel, my own opinion, for what it's worth, it's like the Pateks that I collect. The bracelet versions are very nice, very expensive, but I honestly prefer gold heads on a leather strap, because the leather strap, it is, you can change it. You've got some more options with it. It also is going to be a hell of a lot cheaper. and it's also that's really what I would say. I honestly think getting a bracelet watch is going to be very, very unnecessarily costly. Now you might say, well, I don't care about the money, but I'd rather get 2 watches, 3 watches, 4 watches than one on a bracelet. So I got to be totally honest with you there. You really have to, I think if you're going to buy a bracelet watch, the best to buy would be a Rolex President, because it's waterproof. A lot of these watches here, you've got to be careful with water as well as being careful with the watches. So I really think the Rolex President or Rolex Solid Gold Datejust is perfect because it's a really rugged, usable watch. So my opinion is, you say it's tacky. I think it's brilliant because it's really, that is something I would highly support there. Look, I think the other things I would seriously look at would maybe be something from Patek Philippe, because what you find is when you go solid gold with diamonds, they're going to be all fairly similar price points. And I'd probably, in my opinion, I think you're better off to buy, a better brand. I'd be going Patek Philippe. You may just have a look at Patek Philippe's. Like, for example, this is the yin and the yang. They've got a ladies world time. So this is, you're putting money not into the bracelet, you're putting money into this mechanism. It's a fabulous mechanism. And the Patek World Time Ladies has got diamonds all around it. It's a delightful watch. Personally, I'd prefer to own that than a lesser movement watch with the bracelet. So that's what I'd seriously, I would be seriously going towards. The thing is, I think every woman needs a steel or a two-tone ladies Datejust because they are waterproof, they're rugged every day. This genre is like owning a Rolls Royce. You don't just use it to go to the shops. This is a special occasion going out watch. And I gotta be honest with you, I tend to think the best ladies watches are precious metal on a leather strap. That's what I like. Okay, now just hang on there. I'll get you a reference point to what I am talking about here. So I gotta be totally honest with you. The suggestions you've said there, they're not terrible. They're not terrible in the least. But let's have a look. How about Calatrava? Look at that beautiful bluey dial with diamonds. That is absolutely, that's a reference. What reference is that? I need my magnifying glass. 4997. Absolutely stunning. The ladies, what I'd really love is the Ladies World Time. Now, the reason I love this watch is because it is so gorgeous. It's reference 7130. They do it in white gold and rose gold. Okay? And I think that's, you're putting money into the movement more so than the bracelet. Okay? The other ladies' watch, which I think you must consider, they've got some ladies' annual calendars, 49, 47. Again, these are on leather straps. I'd rather buy that than buy a lesser brand on a bracelet. Okay? So, in my opinion, I think I'd prefer that. Because the bracelets, I think, are a pain in the ass. If you lose links or you need more links in future, they cost a fortune. The bracelets are delicate on them. And I really love precious metal on a leather strap. That's always been the genre of watch there. Now, I got to be totally honest with you. Out of those ones you sent me the photos for, the JLC Duet, the Vacheron, or the Cartier Ball on Blue, I've got to tell you, they all are beautiful. I think probably the best would be, I think the JLC Duetto is an absolute piece of work. That's a beautifully engineered, the reverso so amazing. That's a great watch. The Vacheron, it's beautiful, but I must say Cartier, if you really, Cartier is just a gorgeous ultimate piece there. I'd probably say that Cartier has a lot going for it, even though as far as a watch goes, it's not a strong brand. Like the JLC is got a fantastic movement, but the Cartier as a jewelry brand is super strong. So my opinion there, I'd probably say, if you're going for movement, the JLC Duetto that you've sent me would be where I'd be going. If you want a fashion statement, the Cartier Ball on Blue, it's spectacular. It is spectacular. And I love that. I'd possibly say with Cartier, maybe go, if you're going to buy a Cartier, the Ball on Blue, the biggest problem I have with the Ball on Blue is it going to be trendy down the track? And I would say possibly consider a Cartier Tank. If you must get something on a bracelet, get a gold Cartier Tank, like American, on a bracelet. That's probably where I'd be going for a more classic Cartier. So that's probably, so personally, if you will move your rules, I think the ultimate ladies watch would be the ladies World Time. It's got diamonds, precious metal, a world time. That is absolutely stunning. Okay, there's no shortcuts taken there. That's probably the most beautiful ladies watch in existence. Alternative to that, they've got a Patek annual calendar for ladies. Absolutely stunning. Now both of those are on leather straps. Then if you really wanted Cartier, I would say Cartier, I'd try and get one of the more traditional models, like a Tank American in solid gold. That's where I'd be going, or a Cartier Tank Francais even. I know that's a model that's been out for ages, but it's more iconic. The problem with the Ball on Blue, I'm just scared they'll drop it and it's no longer the hot one to have. That's the only thing I hesitate there. But personally, if you're going to have it as an everyday watch, get a Rolex President, ladies. That's what I would do. But you've already said you don't like Rolex. I understand what you're saying. I think every woman does. I think this watch you're looking at is not an everyday piece to use. It's a special occasion piece. And you've got to accept that. It's a bit like, my Pateks. I don't wear them every day. That's not what they're like. That's why I love a steel Rolex. I just love putting a steel Rolex on. I can do anything with it. It's just, that's the beauty of that brand. But I hope that helps. Thank you so much for getting a paid review done. And I will catch you in the next one. So JT, thanks very much. I hope the advice helps. Guys, please like, subscribe, and tell your friends. And remember, I can't survive on Google Ads. I've had some really bad situation in Brisbane, Australia. We've had flooding. We've had so many disasters occur. That's the reason I've been a bit slow to put these videos out. I've had some, it's just shocking when you see people in your neighborhood who get flooded, and it's just a disaster. So guys, I'm back now. I'm trying to get more paid reviews out. Please keep them coming in. I can't survive on Google Ads alone. And guys, I will see you in the next one. Okay guys, see you in the next one. Please get a paid review. Look down below, $50 US, paid review. I'll give you my opinion. I'll tell you what I think. Hi guys, ArchieLuxury, and today guys, I'm very proud to introduce a new sponsor of the ArchieLuxury and the Pluta channels. Who am I talking about? WhatShopping.com, WhatShopping.com, WhatShopping.com. Check them out, guys. Jump online, check out WhatShopping.com. These guys here have been in business since 2017. Worldwide shipping and distribution. Over 10,000 wristwatches in inventory. Stock in hand, and 90 plus different brands, new and pre-owned. Now, the good thing about WhatShopping.com, trusted by over 4,000 reviews on Chrono24 and Trustpilot. Your one-stop shop to buy any watch your heart desires. Please, guys, check out WhatShopping.com, WhatShopping.com, WhatShopping.com. I'm ArchieLuxury, and check out WhatShopping.com. Hi guys, it's ArchieLuxury. Guys, I want to talk to you about David SW. David SW, David SW. Guys, if you are in America, if you are looking for a Rolex watch of your dreams, in fact, if you're looking for a contemporary modern wristwatch, I strongly advise you to look at David SW. Guys, don't play the dealer games. Don't bring in chocolates or Krispy Kremes for your dealer hoping to get a Rolex at retail. It's futile. Please, guys, save your dignity. Keep some pride. Go to David SW. I would highly recommend David SW, David SW. If you're in America and you're looking for a watch, go to David SW, David SW, David SW. Hey guys, ArchieLuxury on the YouTube sensation, the Pluta channel. Guys, I need you to help me out, guys. I can't survive on Google Ads alone. I need you to request a paid review. $50 US, look down in the description. $50 US, I will review your collection. I'll tell you what I think of it, and I'll give you some pointers. The other thing is, guys, you can sponsor me on Patreon. Patreon allows you to pay a couple bucks a month, $1, $2, $5, whatever you want, and it keeps me going on YouTube. Because, guys, I'm in a niche. Nobody can make money out of the views I get. The views are crap because it's a small, specialized area, and I don't talk about garbage for the sake of views. Guys, sponsor me on Patreon. Look down below, and I will see you in the next one.